We all wish unloading kayaks was this easy. Unfortunately, it's not.
There goes the paint.
Today, I've got a life hack for you, and it's something that really changed my life, honestly, in a pretty big way. I've always wanted to find a better way to haul my kayak because the current process I use seems to damage my car and honestly puts a huge strain on my body. Back when I had the 10-foot Old Town Vapor 10, it was pretty easy to just put my seats down in the Jeep and then slide it in. However, once I got rid of that, I switched over to the bigger hybrid type kayaks and the sit-on tops, and those are usually 10 to 12 feet long and pretty wide, so it actually makes it impossible to haul those inside of the Jeep. That means I had to either switch to car topping, get a trailer, or buy a new truck. And now that I look back on it, it's kind of sad. It discouraged me from wanting to go on the shorter day trip paddles because I knew it was gonna be a huge effort to load it on top of the Jeep, get to the destination, take it down, and then repeat that whole process over again. So one day I was scrolling through Instagram and I ran across a post by That Bass Fishing Dude. And he was showing kind of like a life hack way to load a kayak on top of a car. So as I watched him go through each step, it was like the clouds parted and the sun burst forth. I was like, oh my gosh, I might not have to struggle to load my kayak anymore. I got so excited because this seemed to be the solution to all of my woes trying to load up my kayak. To execute on this, you'll need roof crossbars, which I picked up on Amazon, good ratchet straps. I highly recommend the retractable ratchet straps by Strapinno. More on those later. You'll also want some sort of a foam roller that's hollowed out, or a pool noodle also works really well. And then of course, you'll want a kayak and yourself. And once again, this applies to every size kayak. So to start off, you're gonna take your ratchet straps and run it through the middle of your foam roller, connecting it to the base of your roof racks. Then proceed to tension it up. That's gonna give you a nice taut surface to rest your kayak on there so it's not rubbing against your paint. You're gonna want the nose of your kayak, kind of the pivot point, to be even with that foam roller. Then go to the back, lift up the back and place it onto that foam. Go to the front, kind of carefully, always keep a hand on it, but then lift up, and that is where you're going to realize this is such a golden method. I mean, this is truly a life hack. From there, scoot it onto the roof racks and make sure it's all nice and centered. And at this point, you can go ahead and remove the ratchet straps from the roof crossbars and then also take that foam roller off because you're done with it for now. Next, I highly recommend using those Strapinno retractable ratchet straps. They are incredible. I recently started using them, and huge thanks to Strapinno for sending those out to me. Honestly, I'm never going back to the old type of ratchet straps. I'm just so sick of having to pull over on the highway and tying them down every 30 minutes. It is so much easier than the traditional kind. The third and final pro tip is to give your ratchet strap a nice little twist. What that's gonna do is prevent the straps from creating a resonant frequency that you always hear going down the highway. So once you hit high speed, if you give it a twist, you aren't gonna hear anything at all, just the drag from the kayak in the wind. The intention of a life hack is to make complicated things easier, and that's exactly what we explored in this video. I felt like it was only a matter of time until I was going to injure myself or drop the kayak on my side mirror and knock it completely off. And what's great about this is I no longer dread having to solo load my kayak, and I can actually focus more on the adventure ahead and how much fun it's gonna be. And guys, if you like these life hack videos, make sure to let me know and I'll bring more your way. Thank you so much. Consider subscribing, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. See ya. Any size kayak, any weight kayak. Oh my gosh. Dude, straight up, there are so many planes flying overhead.